Hi, Sam Schaefer, President of Titanium Archery Products here. Today we're going to talk about a brand new item that we've just released, the titanium string stop. You may have seen it on our website already, or perhaps you've seen it on Instagram. We have been putting it out there, and now it is available for purchase. I want to tell people about why it works, how it works, and the best ways to get it installed on your bow so you get the optimum level of performance out of it that we know can be achieved. I have one here installed already on a Bowtech. The Bowtech does have what we consider standard 3/8 inch opening in the riser. It's very simple to install even when you have the adapter kit, and that's something we'll get to in a bit here. But even with the adapter kit, this is not difficult to install. In this case, you only have a single set screw. I recommend that you install the carbon fiber piece not further than you need to. In some cases like this one, this actually extends quite a ways into the riser, the hole does. You don't need to go that far. So you really only want to go to the point where it's just past where the last set screw is. Some bows have 2, this one has 1. So tighten that down on the carbon fiber rod, and then you can make your adjustments for how far it comes out, how much pressure you apply to the string through the set screws. Our design offers 2 set screws. This is a machined aluminum block, CNC machined. We have titanium alloy, of course, in the tube. And that is what makes this totally different and unique, and truly is superior in performance to other products out there. This has titanium alloy and Vortex inside of it. Vortex is our proprietary material that we developed. No one else uses it, and it is above and beyond any other material that we've ever encountered as far as damping, as far as deadening of noise and vibration. The 2 of these materials combined just provides an unparalleled level of bow response. You absolutely will see a quieter and more shock-free bow, which in theory should certainly lead to less game being spooked by string noise, deer, or any other animal jumping the string, things along those lines. So after you've gotten that tightened in, then you can go ahead and make adjustments through here. And the block itself is simple to work with. The set screws easily adjusted. You can make adjustments through the titanium tube itself if you would want to, but we don't recommend that for performance reasons. This works so well in part because you're getting resonance occurring in the titanium. You want it to resonate, and you want it to rapidly respond the way it does. Our stabilizers have proven that concept. So to get it resonating more quickly and effectively, you want more exposed. And that's why I send these out after they're built with them attached so that the tube literally is flush with the edge of the block on the end. So you could do that, but if you want it to be tighter against the string, then your best option really is to go through here, the other set screw, where the carbon fiber rod is. So you'll push back, turn, or whatever you need to do to align the decelerator node at the location on the string you want it to be. So I have it lined up right in the middle where I like it, and then I would just tighten down the set screw at that point. It doesn't require a lot of work, but it might require you to do a little fine tuning back and forth to get exactly the position you want. It's not that difficult to do though, however, and once set, it will remain set. Then the other thing to consider in your adjustments and how you set this up is how much pressure should be applied against the string. And you might think, well, you know, my experience with string stops is you don't put any pressure against the string with the node. But that's not what we found to be the case for performance. We found that it is better to have it literally resting against the string, applying not much pressure, but enough that you can feel tension there. You don't want it to the point where it's pushing back on the string. You can see here I'm pushing back. That's too much. But you do want it up against it. If you find on your bow that's not where you get best performance, then so be it. But that's not what we found in testing these. They do perform better when they are up against the string. So you have those things out of the way, and that's been explained. It's important to note too that I didn't say about the node itself, the decelerator node. It is a limb saver product, so we've gotten their go-ahead on using their decelerator nodes on our product. The Navcom material is superior material, and combined with everything else we offer, this really is an exciting addition to our lineup. So I've explained that on that bow. Now, another thing to keep in mind though is that there are a lot of variations when it comes to string stops. So we've encountered several other sizes in the riser openings, and that's why we had to create an adapter kit. The adapter kit is paired with same materials, but in a slightly different way. The carbon fiber piece is shorter on an adapter kit model, and there's a slight difference in length in the titanium tube on the adapter kit model, so that this thing can extend out to the dimension it needs to. This obviously adds a little bit. So you have a stainless steel barrel adapter here with 2 set screws in it. That holds on to whatever size rod is needed for the bow you have. This is 5/16. We also have another dimension that we offer that is listed as 7.85 millimeter, which would convert over to 0.309 inches. This converts to 0.3125 inches, that's 5/16. So there are a number of bows that use 5/16, and we're finding a number of bows that are using this smaller dimension that is available too. So the adjustments are the same, the way you want to set it up is the same, but it is important to note that when you order, you very carefully check what the dimension of the rod that goes into the bow is, diameter of that. You also want to check to be sure, and we found that on some bows, Hoyts for example, with their bridged riser, that you have less distance between the string and the edge of the riser hole than you do on a typical, the more common bows. So not that Hoyt isn't common, but the dimensions that occur between the string and the riser are fairly consistent amongst a variety of bows and models, companies, etc. But with the Hoyt, it is noticeably shorter. So you want to measure, so that dimension would be from the edge of this hole here to the face of the string, the edge of the string. Get that dimension, figure it out, and then when you make your order, you can determine if the range that we offer on these stops will work. So the standard model, 4.55 inches up to 7.25 inches. The adapter model, 5 inches to 7.25 inches. All right, if you guys have questions, you know it's not that difficult to get a hold of me, and I'd be happy to help out, offer any kind of input that I can. Again, these are exciting, they work extremely well, and I firmly believe that these will be seen on many, many more bows in the coming months. Thanks for your time, and I'll talk to you guys again soon.